Hey, we recording? Cool. A lot's been going on, but you know what today's day is. Second day in administration. Federal workers got to get back to work. They're doing this mass immigration thing. Things are getting out of control very fast. And I seen somewhere that they got rid of like some Civil Rights Act. Don't quote me. I see it. I keep scrolling. I haven't sat down and did a deep dive. But it seems like this administration is on a roller coaster. Like right now, it's going down. Hopefully, it goes back up. We're on day 2, day 3. And you got Mr. Musk over there doing crazy signs. If anybody has anything to say about the signs, right? You're trying to defend it, go do it in front of your boss. The way they go do it in front of your boss, go do it in front of your family members, um, friends, right? Go out at an outing and do it after a dinner party. Oh my God, I love you guys so much, and then do that, and then see how that works out for you. But that's not what we're here for. That's not. Let's get into it. We seen what happened last week. Let's find some love. We don't do intros. Let's go.
If you're feeling her, she's got the fit on, makeup done, hair did, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything you're not feeling, whatever that may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are we ready? Yeah. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello.
One of them dudes was here before. I think dude in the Gucci suit was here before. Or the Gucci shirt. I think he was here before.
Welcome in.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm 31.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed esthetician and I'm in school.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking, do anything adventurous. Like I went skydiving.
Oh, wow.
I like to hang out with my mom because she's funny and go out to eat.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
Someone who is ambitious, is goal-driven. Someone who's trustworthy and communicates well.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
Someone who is combative.
Okay.
Someone who I cannot trust. And someone who plans all these goals but never accomplishes them.
Okay. All right. So we haven't got
Okay.
any pop balloons yet.
Don't
Let
fail
me
at
go
your
ahead and
goals.
hand you a pick.
And they ain't Papa
to
because she
that.
pretty.
And there is, how many guys are here? Okay. I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
Ooh.
I know. 3 balloons.
Right now?
Whenever you're ready. Go on over.
Don't come over here.
Yeah. Mm. No, no. This is embarrassing.
He got the. Oh, he was there before.
Okay. 2 more.
He was there before, bro.
Sorry.
Not him.
And one
What? She
more.
popped because he's short.
Okay. Let's start right
She
here.
popped because he's short, and she
Okay,
popped because he
let's
got
have your name
tattoos
and
in his
age.
face.
I'm Fendy. I'm 34.
Okay. Fendy, what do you do?
I'm a musician on my own record label, and I also work a 9 to 5. But we keep it music though. Yeah, how you doing?
So, Fendy, why was your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she looked. She came out. She was well spoken, well dressed.
Thank you.
I feel like we could have fun. You was talking about the hiking thing. Let's go get lost. It was cool. I dig what you put down. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. That's all.
Yeah.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much. I feel like maybe the other guys were presented a little bit better. You're handsome. I just popped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not really a reason.
Gotta
It's
bring
all
your name
good.
and age.
Demetrius, 37.
She popped because he's short.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
Work for the city and drive trucks. Well, commercial driver.
Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Actually, some of her deal breakers was positives. Like she said something about like if you career driven, if you're not, then she don't want to mess with you.
Okay.
But I'm career driven, so I'm like that's a positive to me. I turned the negative to a positive. And she chocolate too, like darker the berry, sweeter the juice.
Oh,
So
boy.
ain't nothing wrong with that. So I mean, it's all good.
Okay, okay,
Black
buddy.
queen. Yeah, she look like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Yes, ma'am.
I want someone who I can look up at.
Oh,
No
okay.
offense. Yeah.
Okay,
But
hike ain't
you're
gonna get you to
still
the altar
handsome.
though.
Mm.
Can you look
For
at that?
me, probably.
Hike, okay.
How tall are you?
Preach, black man.
The doctor says, what did the doctor say? I'm like 5'4.5", but
Okay.
with these boots on, I'm like 5'5".
Look at our left face.
I'm 5'5".
I'm just saying, I'm tripping though.
But you look great.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look nice.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to the last one you end up popping. Your name and age.
Yeah, Timothy, 38.
He was on here
And
before.
Timothy, what do you do?
I'm an independent contractor and a real professional day trader.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out. I was going to pop initially. I thought your skirt was kind of too short, like more. I know. I feel like I can almost see your panties. To be honest with you, that's just being honest with you.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so why did we end up popping his balloon?
He's just too skinny. I got a little, I don't know. He's just too skinny.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. We've got how many balloons left? 5. Okay, go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question. Help you narrow it down.
When you're in a relationship, how do you show love
Ooh.
to that person?
Okay.
Physical
Start here.
touch.
Name and age first.
Trey Stylist, 35.
Okay. Trey, what do you do?
I'm a barber, career barber, and also a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the question.
One more time. The question.
How do you show love when you're in a
How do I
relationship?
show love? Well, I'm kind of like a 90s love type guy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I really want to like be intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like get some time together. You feel what I'm saying? Like 90s love. My love languages would probably be physical touch and like acts of service. Yeah. So that kind of give you an idea where I'm at with it.
Okay, sounds good.
Over here, your name and age.
My name is Sydney. I'm 37.
Sydney, what do you do?
My profession is I own a dental practice in Charlotte and also a roadside service in Charlotte and also in New York. So 2 locations.
Okay, nice.
And if you want to just answer a question, how do you show love in a relationship?
Part of my way of showing love is basically just making sure that she gets the attention that she needs, being a good communicator and understanding what her needs and wants are. And then I think that's a good way for me to understand what type of love language she's seeking. So,
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Over here, your name and age.
Hey, I'm Vernon, and I'm 40.
Sorry, what was it?
Vernon, and I'm 40.
Okay. And what do you do?
You look younger.
Right now, I'm just investing in real estate, wholesaling, doing mostly creative finance deals. Got an Airbnb, Turo, stuff like that. A few other things too, but I'm keeping it short and sweet.
Okay, no problem. And how do you show love in a relationship?
I show love pretty much. I feel like the whole thing should be love. Pretty much, it's like if you can listen. It's like, I feel like that's a major thing. Listening, you can get too caught up in this and that and that and this, but listening is the most part for me, because from there you can go from wherever you need to go to. I think like a lot of relationships probably fail because people are not listening or not really paying close attention to whatever her needs is, stuff like that. So that's what I feel. Love you.
Thank you.
So over here, your name and age.
Mac, I'm 39.
Okay. And Mac, what do you do?
I teach financial literacy and I teach social and economic development.
Okay.
And right now, I just started doing relationship counseling.
Okay. And how do you show love in a relationship?
In a relationship, I show love based on how it's reciprocated. So I show love by making sure my woman's taken care of. You know, I think that's the most important thing in relationships, make sure your partner is taken care of, all needs, like not just one thing, but like on all bases, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Just the reality of a relationship. So, yeah.
Over here, your name and age.
My name is Darion, and I'm 31.
Darion, what do you do?
I own a food truck and a restaurant business.
Listen, she popped on the other gentleman because he was short. He's not that much taller than the other guy. So let's just see how this goes. Cause now I'm a little skeptical. She may just have to pick somebody and she wasn't as physically attracted to the other dude with the hat. But I'm gonna see if she pops on him next because he is also short.
So, how do you show love in a relationship?
So 2 ways. I show love by affection, that's my love language, and by reassurance. So if I feel like my woman is not feeling herself, I'll make sure I get it there to where she can, or at least try.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let's head back. And how do you show love in a relationship?
Really by acts of service. Like,
Okay.
for example, if you say you like a certain thing, and if I'm out, I will get it. And by cooking as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
cool.
So, we do have 5 balloons left. So go ahead and pop 2 of them.
Okay. Sorry.
And 1 more.
I told
Okay, I'll
you,
have you stay down there.
because he's too short.
All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous, and I want to hear what she had to say.
What do you end up popping his?
He actually looks like my cousin.
It's one of those.
When I got closer,
I
I
was
was like,
wrong.
uh-oh.
I'm mad at that. At least it was that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you. And where do we end up popping? Over here. Why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I was just open, trying to see what she had to say, stuff like that.
Okay.
And she's pretty.
Thank you.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much, to be honest.
Okay.
Maybe I will go for a different style, more kind of cleaner and casual, more.
He's
I
dressed
don't
too
know.
hood for her.
But you look good, but
She wants a shirt and
have to
tie
have a
or
reason.
polo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Honestly.
He's just relaxed.
All right. Ask our 3 remaining guys another question.
Let's see. If you are in a relationship and you guys have a disagreement, what is your conversation style or your disagreement style with that person? Like, how do you argue, I guess you'll say?
Okay. Start there and come back.
Okay.
All right. Answer to your question, please.
Can you reiterate that one more time?
Like, if you guys get into a disagreement, how do you handle it? Do you like,
And he a relationship coach, so I want to hear what he got to say. Well, he just started being a relationship coach. This is going to be interesting.
give her the cold shoulder? Do you just go silent?
So
What do you
I'm
do?
gonna say this: like, if my woman get mad at me, we probably finna have sex. You know,
Okay.
first off. But I don't argue. I didn't grow up in a household where my parents argued. You know, and I thank them every day for that. I really do. I praise my parents every day because they probably did argue. Because people had their differences, but they did it in some dark room or something. They never did it in front of me and my siblings. So I'd say every day I appreciate them for that because I got friends that I grew up with and I went to their house and their parents argued and they in argumentative relationships. But I think that in relationships, the key to it is talking it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to want the relationship. You're not always going to like your partner. So you got to really talk it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to want the relationship. So if you want the relationship enough, then you'll be willing to talk it out and work it out and work through your differences because arguing is that's just very traumatic. That's like what we fight for. Like that's to me that's gonna turn me on. If a woman fussing at me, the first thing I'm gonna think is you need some fixing.
Oh, okay.
Dad is coming home to fix it, so we fixing it.
Okay.
You know, we ain't got to argue. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, what we arguing for? Like, you know, I don't know if y'all agree with me or what. Like, what we arguing about? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do in a relationship. I don't argue. I try to work through things.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you.
Let's head back over here. Okay, if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
Well, I come from a large family, a lot of sisters, so I always had to sit back and listen and get their perspective on things, and just the work background that I take on requires for me to kind of really listen, and I like to put myself in other people's shoes to better understand where they're coming from. So I think that's how I would position that first, just to kind of understand where she's coming from, and then I could get a better perspective on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, and our last guy.
I would have to say we got to talk it out. Like, I don't like to go to sleep angry. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if we're in a relationship. So it's got to be some communication. We got to talk, and make it an even playing ground. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
something like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, time to pop a balloon.
Alrighty. Okay. Sorry.
She ain't like his
so why'd you
answer.
have your balloon unpopped?
So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a person that was really looking for a match and a person that's really looking for some understanding and some guidance, So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a woman that's, like we out here looking for love. She seemed like she needs some guidance. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, no, seriously, because she's here. She's here, so she obviously looking for some guidance, but she can't recognize the prize. So obviously she make a lot of bad decisions. How many kids do you have?
I'm done, Arlette.
How many kids do you have?
I'm not here to answer.
So why'd you pop his balloon?
for
Ooh.
this exact reason.
Wow. Now she gonna say for this exact reason. He went a little bit overboard. I understand what he's trying to say. He like, look, I'm right here for you. I want you. I think we match. But she wasn't into him, and it's cool. Him going off talking about you can't see something good right here before your eyes is kind of like, all right. I mean, it's creative, but
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Ooh.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because he went right to sexual, opposed
Oh.
to how do you communicate and
She's right.
So
Well,
I
intimacy
understand.
is the
Really
most
answer
important
it.
thing in a relationship because if you can't intimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't all about sex though. Relationships is definitely 100% not about sex. So you missed that though. But you missed the part where I articulated it in everything else that I said. So maybe it's some guidance that's missing in your life. Maybe I don't know.
Ooh.
Maybe your upbringing is different than mine.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Yeah. Wow. Damn.
All right, so we've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and
Damn.
ask them another question.
Okay. What will? How would you plan a first date for your lady?
Okay. How would you plan a first date?
Put him on the spot.
I guess with the first date, first of all, I'm gonna learn a lot about you before we step out. And then that's gonna give us, if we're doing a lot of laughing, and I love comedy clubs, I love activities, I like just doing things that's more active. And if I feel that you have more of a laid back personality, I think I get a chance to know you a little bit better. Maybe you sit down and just, grab a nice bite to eat and sit down and probe a little bit more. So that's probably how I do my first date. It's kind of like on our chemistry, and then I kind of make that decision based upon how we both feel with our energy, where we headed next. So,
Okay. Thank
yeah.
you.
Okay, and over here.
First date. It would have to be like where we at. Like that's something like chemistry wise that I would pick up. Like I'm really like fine on finding out what you like. You get what I'm saying? So it'll probably be more like how we vibe. Like what I listen to, what I pick up, what I see that you interested in. And then we go from there. Like if you're a foodie, we're gonna go food, If you're more intimate and just want to take a walk in the park, maybe that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Guys, any questions for her?
You got kids?
Yes, I have one.
You have one kid?
Yes.
Okay. Your profession is?
Licensed esthetician. I do facials, skincare, waxings, and I'm in school.
I might have to pop on that.
Okay, that's fine.
No, because I'm a barber.
Mm.
I'm a barber. So, like, I know, our schedules is going to, like, collide. And then I just know the profession and the industry, you got a little bit too much emotion for me. I'm looking for a little bit something, more executive.
Okay.
Oh.
But no, you beautiful, though.
Thank you.
And I didn't think I would say that either, but, like, just, to women that I pop on, but you beautiful. No, for real.
Thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is. He actually dressed really nice. He's handsome. He's
Thank you.
groomed well. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
that.
Any questions over here?
Where do you live?
I live in LA.
You live in LA. Okay.
Where are you?
I'm in Charlotte.
And that's another thing. You travel to a show, sometimes across the country, and then you decide to eliminate somebody because they don't live near you. Tell me if that ever makes sense. And I'm not talking about neither one of them here, but she lives in LA. He lives in Charlotte. That's across the country. I think that should be the first question. Are you willing to do long distance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Charlotte, between Charlotte and New York.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your only question?
Actually, we have. What's the question? Where do you live? What is your way of communication? What's your strength as far as communicating is concerned?
It's really open. If I feel like our energies are not matching, or if I feel that you're more down than usual, then I'm going to ask you, like, hey, what's up? Maybe I need to do something that you may like. Mind you, my way of love is food. So maybe over dinner, we talk about it, like, hey, did I miss something?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
I love food. I'm a
Yeah.
foodie. As far as like confrontations, how do you actually deal with them? Because I did notice that you kind of shut down a little bit when you were having that interaction, and you just kind of like shut them out. Like, even though it may have been kind of off with that question per se, but the shutdown was kind of more like, like, nah, I'm just. So how do you deal with confrontation?
Well, if it's with someone that I love, then I will get to the root of the problem. But if it's a stranger, I'm not going to engage.
What about in dating? If you don't love them, but you're just like in a dating phase?
Well, I feel like dating is to get to a point of getting together. The long goal or the end goal is marriage. So that's something that I will work towards and try to figure out, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing. I think with me, I'm really big on communication. I really express that. And I think that interaction kind of really had me open my eyes as far as just like the shut off point. I was curious to see how you would manage that situation there. I think that you're really a strong mother and a strong person, but that would be my thing right there. I think I may want to hold tight on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Are you popping or? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, you ain't have to give the whole monologue, brother.
All right. So is he someone that is your type? No. Okay. Why not?
I don't. The outfit is too much for me. I like a laid back type of casual attire.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is
That'd
all
be
the balloons
smooth.
popped, but
Oh, damn, that's all the balloons for Shorty? Hey, listen. So he was the last match. I'm a little upset that none of them asked if she had kids, and then what is your relationship with the baby father? That's another question. Once you found out you had kids, he didn't really have a follow up because he was too concerned, or it just kind of got under his skin how she dealt with the other dude. But she don't have no matches, and we not about to sit here and watch the next one. I appreciate it. If you thinking wrong, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.